So there are a couple of things that we can do to help us set up the environment in terms of reducing blood sugars and losing weight and helping us towards our goals and our health goals. There's a couple of things that we can do, right, to help us get the environment set up so that it works for us, not against us. So one of the things would be to take the biscuit tin by the kettle and replace it with a fruit bowl. And then that is going to be immediately in eye shot all the time. So I don't know whether you are familiar with the term out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
So if something is out of sight, it's going to be out of mind. Okay. And those things work with people, relationships, and with things in the house. So when you remove something and it's not in sight, you are less likely to use it. But if you put the fruit bowl where you can see it en route to the kitchen or next to somewhere in the kitchen, that's going to help. The other thing is buying fruits that are basically that go off quickly if you don't use them. So for example, I buy bananas and pineapple, citrus fruits and stuff that go off quickly if we don't use them, because people don't like to waste money. So if we don't like to waste money, buy things that you need to, that you know that you need to eat. So if they don't get eaten, they're going to go off. So make sure that goes into your fruit bowl.
Yes.
Then, regularly arranging your cupboards, that is going to be a massive help. So get rid of stuff that you're going to stumble over. Get rid of the chips and the crisps and the donuts and the cakes and everything else that you bring in on a regular basis. Make sure that you get rid of those, in whatever way. So, either donate them or take them to work or take them to wherever, just any way that you can get rid of them. Just get your cupboard sorted out and nice and tidy. Then the other way is exchanging plates. So I don't know, if you've ever noticed how plate sizes are increasing like massively, right?
Yeah.
So buying in smaller plates or sourcing smaller plates will help because, I've seen some ginormous plates, and using bigger plates is going a very long way in distorting our perception of what a portion size should be. So using different or smaller plates will really help as well. And then obviously I kind of use this as a regular example. I went to a really nice restaurant once, like a Michelin type restaurant. It's a birthday treat somebody gave us. And we walked in and we sat at the table, and we noticed this family sitting at a table, and each of them had a mobile phone in their hand. And for 2 hours, they scrolled like doom scrolling and didn't say one word to each other. So it does help to disconnect with screens and reconnect with people at meal times. So that is really very helpful. Okay. So disconnecting with screens, reconnect with people, that's gonna go a very long way. And then obviously if there are spaces, this is the fifth tip, is if you have spaces in your house which are cluttered, you are less likely to use them. Okay. So for example, I know that our dining room table is somewhere where we sit and have breakfast or lunch or dinner on a regular basis. So, but I know that I'll walk in and I'll put a bag over the back of the chair, or a jacket. Now, with some people, the table just becomes a dumping ground.
Like it, the table now.
And because we're human beings, right? Because we're human beings, we like to avoid cluttered spaces. Okay, so if you tidy it up and you invest some money in it and you paint it up, or buy yourself a nice set of chairs or get yourself a lovely new table and make it an attractive, clean space to sit in and to use, then you're more likely to use that. So again, make it a lovely space to use. And then we spoke about movement, and we spoke about